help, not just anybody. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
We tuned in late to our own show. We were like practicing. We were having a good time. Okay, hang on. I can't put that on the grand piano. It will scratch. Okay, but we're starting with a different piece. Hi, everybody. How's it going? I'm just going to try to get a little differently placed. I'll probably wreck it all, but I just want people to see Richard's hands. Okay, yes. All right. We're starting so like right smack on 7 that we don't have to do the guessing game tonight. Oh!
Nobody guessed last week.
Nobody guessed last week. Is this the same tune?
Nope.
Nope, different tune. We are going to have lots of fun, interesting things for you tonight. Several new things. But we're going to just get it started with a little Jonathan Jensen Fest. I know he's got a gig tonight. He's a bassist in Baltimore. He's got an outdoor, socially distanced orchestra gig. So we're very, very happy for him. And he's going to catch this on the replay because we have 2 things of his tonight. Anyway, this is one of our favorites of his. A, you're abominable. B, you're so bigoted. C, you're completely full of crap. D, you're deplorable, evil, and horrible. F is your friggin' stupid cap. G, making nothing great. H, teaching us to hate. I, you're illiterate as well. J, just a horrid man. K, means you love the Klan. L, for the lies you always tell. Malodorous, nefarious, obstreperous, perfidious. I could go on all day. Querulous, rancorous, satanical, tyrannical. What more can I say? You fill my life with pain. V means you're very vain. W, X, Y, Z. It's fun to wander through the alphabet with you to tell you what you mean to me. A, B, C, D, E, F, U.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan. And we're going to sing Jonathan's latest. We have to get our 60s, 70s groove on here. I think we're good. I think we're ready to go. Are we ready to go?
1 second. There's spam bots in here and I can't get rid of them.
Oh, who are they?
I don't think I'm logged in as the right account.
Okay. My son is going to try to get rid of all the spam bots. So, are you on Chrome?
Yeah.
Are you on, maybe you should go to Richard's account.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Okay. I might have to get you a password though.
Yep.
Okay. Richard will play a lovely tune for you.
Don't click on any links in the chat.
Yeah. Do not click on any links in the chat. The spam bots are out in force. They will ruin your account, so don't do that. Okay. guess the name of the tune? We'll send you an unprecedented parodies album, complete with a Donald Trump poop bag for your dog, or just for you. You want to put this on? Take your hat off and put your,
I should have to take my hat off.
Yeah, we have to get into our flower child groove here.
Okay.
Ah, yes. All right, this is another Jonathan Jensen, and we just love it. So here we go. Mm-hmm. When buffoons are in the people's house and Lucifer aligns with Bar, then greed will drive the planets and thugs will be the stars. This is the fawning of the agents nefarious, agents nefarious. Slippery and underhanded, sycophants and crooks abounding, spreading falsehoods and division, treating critics with derision. This corrupt administration selling out our very nation. Nefarious, nefarious. When tycoons are in the people's house and Lucifer aligns with Bar, then greed will drive the planet and thugs will be the stars. This is the fawning of the agents nefarious, agents nefarious.
Yes.
That makes Richard giggle. Note to self. Okay.
All right.
Nice. Thank you, Jonathan Jensen, for the Agents Nefarious. That's 2 songs of his with the word nefarious in it. So,
It's a good word. It's a crossword puzzle
Lucifer
word.
and Bar. Okay, here we go. I didn't have a gong, so we have a kitchen bowl, you know. Well, we have a funny little show for you tonight. We gotta put those glasses on, that's right. I was like, well, how can I divide this show into some like coherent things? And we've had a lot of questions lately about like how does it work when you have viral videos and how do you make money off of them and stuff like that. And well, we currently do not make any money off of our viral videos. If it's a parody and you see an advertisement on it, then that's not, the money's not going to us, it's going to the people who originally wrote the song that we wrote the parody to. Like we have a song about silver hair and Frozen. Oh man, those Frozen people wasted no time in slapping some ads on our parody, and that's fine. They wrote the tune, you know, we don't feel bad about that. But if you see an ad on any of our stuff, it is not, that money's not going to us. We don't put ads on our music anymore. We did, and one of the songs we're going to do is one that we actually made money on YouTube a while back, and I'll tell you when we get there. But in the meantime, I thought what I would do is like show you the 6 songs that we have had the most hits on ever. They're all over 1 million, and some of them are over 8 million, but that's just on social media in our accounts. But then we have other, like Occupy Democrats will take our video and then post it as their own with their own little things about it, and it will get 10 million more hits. And same with Now This Politics, and Al Jazeera was one of the big ones. So anyway, but this is one that made it over 1 million, and we have our friend Jeffrey Wiseman of Back to the Future fame to thank for this. This was one of Trump's speeches. This is verbatim. A couple of years ago, at one of his rallies, he gave this speech, and we just took a straight up excerpt out of it. He was talking about Elton John, so we thought we'd put it to an Elton John tune. And Richard has his Elton John aspect going. Here we go. The words of Donald Trump. I have broken more Elton John records. He seems to have a lot of records. And I, by the way, I don't have a musical instrument. I don't have a guitar or an organ. No organ, damn it. Elton has an organ and lots of other people helping. No, we've broken a lot of records because you know. Look, I only need this space. They need much more room for basketball, for hockey, and for all the sports. They need a lot of room. We don't need it. We have people in that space. We break all of these records, really. We do it without, like, the musical instruments. This is the only musical, the mouth, and hopefully the brain attached to the mouth, right? The brain. More important than the mouth is the brain. The brain is much more important. The words of Donald J. Trump, the 45th President of the United States of America. We hope that children all over America will have to memorize that speech in the future, and they could use this handy dandy Elton John tune to help them with that. Now, I thank you all for coming in here. I see all sorts of people. We've got Lily and Diane and Jackie Brown. Wow. The Jackie Brown. I'm sorry, I made fun of you.
Okay, I think I got it.
Thomas thinks he's gotten rid of the bots.
So they have to be followers, they have to have accounts that are 2 weeks old at least, and they have to have followed us for at least 15 minutes. And I wish I could extend those time periods, but...
Ooh, that's okay. All right, thank you, Thomas, for
Facebook.
saving us from trolls or bots or whatever that was. Were they critical bots, or were they advertising, like porn sites and stuff like that?
No, they were saying, hey, go to our website to check out this live stream that you're watching already on this website.
Oh, nice. Okay, great. Don't do that. We're right here. Okay.
Any more pop up, I'm gonna snipe them as they come.
How kind of them.
Okay. So this was a big hit of ours about, 10 years ago. And this one we actually made $25,000 off of, and we went touring. It was so fun. It sustained us on like 3 years worth of tours, because you really don't make that much money from tours. But it was, well, now it's getting into holiday time. I mean, the moment it turned, you know, midway through August, the Christmas decorations and things were for sale, right? At Ingles and Walmart and Target. I don't go to Walmart, but you know, Target. So anyway, this is a little song we wrote, non-political, about how difficult it can be to feed your family at the holidays. I made turkey and stuffing and hot mashed potatoes, yams and a ham and some fried green tomatoes. But I had forgot what my friends could have or have not. Charlie could not have cheddar, 'cause it clashes with his meds. Lee's on a low-carb diet, couldn't sample any breads. Anya could not have onions, 'cause they fill her up with gas. Elsie could not have eggnog, 'cause it knocks her on her ass. I made Martha Stewart's tart, sweet and highfalutin, that 6 people couldn't eat, 'cause it contained gluten. Sherman could not have shellfish, or he would asphyxiate. There wasn't one damn item that could stay on Linda's plate. My souffle was a masterpiece, so light and airy, but my guests couldn't eat it 'cause no one ate dairy. I broke down and wept. If you're vegan, then why'd you accept? Penny got on her podium. On and on and on she went about the evils of sodium, plus how she's lactose intolerant. Peter was prone to bloating, couldn't eat the broccoli. Addie gets acid reflux every time she looks at me. When I set the turkey down, Sarah had to say, ever since the world began, I can't eat no tryptophan. Everyone at the table, getting up in years, you see, skipped the meal altogether, talked about their surgeries. So I said, pass the Beano and pour me some vino and screw it. Next year, your house, please.
Yeah.
All right. Don't forget, 2 drink minimum tonight. Any interesting hellos or comments over there, Thomas?
Just people saying
Hi, and where they're from.
Julie Tamler says, how nice to laugh instead of cry this week.
Yes, well, we're probably going to make you cry too. But we have some, we'll make you laugh through your tears. But anyway, yes, it's been a hard week. This song, okay, so if you just tuned in, we're doing our 6 biggest hits that have at least 1 million hits each on them. And this was our first. This was the big one for us. This was the first video we ever uploaded to YouTube. We created a YouTube account specifically to upload this video, which we call, well, it's called Hockey Mama for Obama. Yes.
Sorry, Gary D. Stensland said, I was a sorority chef for years. Your song reminds me of cooking for them.
Oh, for a sorority, oh God. Oh, well, do you have anything keto? I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. And by the way, I love vegans. We lived in California I lived there for 20 years and Richard lived there for 40 years. And so we love our vegan friends. Hi, Kelly Fuller, who has the greatest sense of humor about that song. And she's a wonderful vegan friend. Anyway, all of that to say, we're about to do this song that we wrote in 2008 when Sarah Palin came on the scene. And it was sort of an insult to our intelligence in my mind, but now she looks like a genius compared to what we have in the White House now. But she was saying she was speaking for all the hockey moms, and I have 2 boys that played hockey. And so I wrote this song. because I was like, you are not speaking for me. Don't speak for me, Sarah Palin. And this song was born. Don't speak for me, Sarah Palin. The truth is, I do not like you. My kids play hockey, and I'm their mama. But I am voting Barack Obama. Don't speak for me, Sarah Palin. The truth is, I do not like you. What if McCain were chief and then he died? You'd be more scary than the Al-Qaeda. I cannot let it happen. There must be change. Can't let you of all ridiculous people be one heartbeat away from the highest position of leadership in this great country of ours. Seeing as you can't see past your own religion or say nuclear correctly for that matter, I don't believe you. Running around like Joe McCarthy accusing people of being terrorists by association just because you have nothing more intelligent to say. Then you betcha darn right and drill here. Why can't you see, Sarah Palin, this global warming crisis? They'll wear bikinis up in Alaska, and Mexico will move to Nebraska. Don't speak for me, Sarah Palin. The truth is, I do not like you. My kid plays hockey and I wear lipstick, but I'm a thinker and you're a dipstick. Have I said too much? I've already linked together more complete consecutive sentences than you did in your entire debate. All I need to do is look at you to know I demand more than you to be my candidate. The truth is, I do not like you. My kid plays hockey, and I'm his mama. But I am voting Barack Obama. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't do my Evita arms. Okay.
I was asked
Yes.
if I could get the schedule for tonight, because Cindy Castillo wants to know, will they do Boy from Mar-a-Lago, Kiss My Rump, and the Trump Boat Parade songs tonight?
We are doing all of those. As a matter of fact, the next two of them are two of those ones that you just said. And then the Trump train parade boats is very soon after that. So these two of them that you asked for are in the top 6, and they are coming up right now. So this is the song we wrote. It's at the top of our Facebook page. It's the song we wrote when we were disgusted at how Trump was spending all of our money down at Mar-a-Lago. The first 9 or 10 weekends of his presidency, calling it the Winter White House, blah, blah, blah. Spending our money into his security. He's making money off of the United States government. People say, I hear conservatives say, he's not taking a salary. I'm like, honey, he made that $400,000 salary. He made that the first weekend he was president, when he had to bring all of his entourage to his hotel for no good reason. Anyway, and security for Melania up in New York City because she didn't want to come. Right? Can't blame her. Go ahead, honey.
Okay.
Tall passes, each one he passes goes.
Asshole.
Blowhard,
Windbag.
spending millions each vacation. He laughs as he rips off the nation. And when he passes, each one he passes goes.
You cut meals on wheels. Healthcare.
PBS, NEA, pussy grabber, tiny hands. Ooh, and I watch him so madly. How can I tell him I loathe him? Yes, while he's dining on lobster with ketchup, and Melania plays an NYC fixing her prenup, the bill comes not to him but me. How much money is he making from presidential golf vacationing at his own Mar-a-Lago by the sea? Ooh, is he ruining the country? How can I tell if he's working? It's better when he doesn't. Yes, I had hopes with impeachment, but each day when I think of DC, I could cry 'cause he cut the CDC. If he works, no one will ever know, 'cause he's holed up in Mar-a-Lago, laughing at his own government money tree.
Spray tan gobshite.
He's living free.
Windbag.
And charging me.
Fascist.
Down by the sea. Bloviating shit, Gibbon. That's a Scottish Twitter word. So we do have a CD called Unprecedented Parodies, and we have another one called Political Snarkasm, and some other odds and ends on bandcamp.com. And we are gratefully accepting tips at Venmo, which would be Sandy-Riccardi at Venmo. Riccardi has 2 C's and Sandy has a Y. And other than that, we are doing PayPal, which is sandyriccardi@gmail.com, and I promise I will share with Richard if he's nice. And that's SANDYRICCARDI@gmail.com. We also have a Patreon, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we're going to do Cindy's other favorite song. Yeah, you go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
I have good hair tonight. I don't want to mess it up.
All right.
You're the hat man.
It's not a Trump.
It
It's not a MAGA hat.
says,
It
kiss
says-
my rump, Donald Trump.
Yeah,
Thank you
there
for
you
our
go.
friend Peter who bought that for us. And this one has over 1 million hits now, and we're happy about that. So this is another one of our million songs. Here we go.
Yeah.
Give the white supremacists a nod. Tell the Christian right that you found God. Take away the women's rights we've had for 50 years. Hang out with the Ku Klux Klan, then crucify the queers. Fire everyone who calls your bluff. Vilify the ones who say enough. That leaves one thing more before we're through. One little thing from me for you to do. Kiss my rump, Donald Trump. I'd never vote for you, not if you were the last man standing. Kiss my rump, Donald Trump. If you attempt a coup, your ass to you we will be handing. Build a fence to keep protesters out. Hunker in your bunker, tweet and pout. Tell the cops to go ahead and up brutality. Law and order is a premise fascists all decree. Drink some bleach to clean your fools. Keep denying your ineptitude. But here's one little thing you must include. Kiss my rump, Donald Trump. I'd never vote for you, not if you were the last man standing. Kiss my rump, Donald Trump. If you attempt a coup, your ass to Huey will be handed. I'll try to be succincter, but your mouth looks like a sphincter. Your squinty eyes reveal to me narcissistic personality. Your tiny fingered sausage links are far too small to hold your drinks. So get some help in your defense from your disgusting sycophants. Tell McCain he's not a war hero. After all, why not? You didn't go. Tell me how you plan to keep the press from telling facts. Tell me how you won the election without Russian hacks. Flush the grand old party down the drain. Have a bromance with Vladimir Putin. Summon all the bigots in the country from their caves. Is this the way a president behaves? Kiss my rump, Donald Trump. I'd never vote for you, not if you were the last man standing. Kiss my rump, Donald Trump. If you attempt a coup, your ass to Huey will be handed. Kiss my rump, Donald Trump. I'd never vote for you, not if you were the last man standing. Everybody, kiss my rump, Donald Trump. If you attempt a coup, your ass to Huey will be handed. Your ass to Huey will be handed. Your ass to Huey will be handed. Ow!
Yeah.
So Mitch McConnell said there won't be a coup. He said the Supreme Court will decide whether the election goes well or not. The Supreme Court. You know? Which will not have Ruth on it, but they're trying to push through a woman so conservative that she thinks that women should, what is it, like they should stay home, they shouldn't work. I don't know, she works though apparently, so I don't know how that works. She gets to work, but you know, men, the husbands are absolutely the wife's boss, and women are the man's property. So, I don't know. Am I your property? I like being your property.
No, what?
As long as it's a choice.
But I'm fair about it.
You're very fair about it. Yeah, sure. He's
We share.
No, it's definitely a marriage of equals, just like Ruth and her wonderful husband. Anyway, so this is, I believe this is our last viral, well, super viral. We've had a lot of ones that have come close to 1 million. I just didn't count them. This next one is the one that we wrote, and it has like 6 million on Facebook, 6 million views, but it was picked up by just every newspaper, online papers in, you know, everywhere from here to London to the New York Magazine online to Al Jazeera Plus and Now This Politics and Occupy Democrats, and you know, so it just like this song alone just got so many millions of hits. We filmed it at my parents' house. My dad contributed some verses, and my mom held the camera, you know, the iPhone, not in a landscape, but we didn't know what we were doing. We were on the road when Charlottesville happened, and so we were so incensed at the words of Donald Trump, but we don't mention him in this song necessarily. We're just so incensed that there were even little young Nazi boys out there, you know. They got in a lot of trouble too, because, you know, our country basically fought a whole war against the Nazis, so you come out as a Nazi now, you're not going to get like sweet, fair, equal treatment. You are doing the thing that we basically fought an entire freaking war over, so no apologies.
You know, Trump's response is in between the lines on this, certainly.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Tiki torch Nazis hanging around the college square. Tiki torch Nazis had to rob mom just to get there. Well, at least you could have taken time to cover your sweet faces, 'cause your boss is back at home now. No, you're vile, disgusting racists. Tiki torch Nazis hanging around with David Duke. Tiki torch Nazis, your presence makes me want to puke. Did you really think you'd make extinct all traces of Barack? Go back from whence you came, from underneath your rock. Bigots, get moving. Why keep your feeble hopes alive? What are you proving? Just keeping Hitler's dream alive. When you bleach your hair, you must take care, as though you were a chemist. Do it sloppily, and you could be a not-so-white supremacist. Now all your families see that you stand where Hitler stood. Now you are finding out that you should have worn your hood. Take off your swastikas, your armbands too. You're looking like a fool. Put out your tiki torch and go back to high school. Okay, any other important comments over there, Thomas, or just throw a few at us?
People
tell
like
us.
the necklace.
Thanks, Mom. Mom got me this. It's a keychain, but I was like, I'm going to wear that thing. Okay. And
Kel Ann says, this song, like all of yours, is brilliant.
well, thank you, Kellyanne. Most of them are born out of a deep disgust and anger. And it makes us just have to do something to turn our frame of mind around. I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad it can alleviate some of the pain. This one is not funny. This is like maybe the only song that's not light or entertaining or funny. But because of Breonna, she did not receive justice this week. Of course, nothing was going to bring her back, but I just can't imagine. I just think everybody who is against Black Lives Matter, which I don't see how anybody can be against Black Lives Matter. Hello? Yeah, they do. The reason that we say Black Lives Matter is because they haven't been mattering. Duh. So, anyway, this is just, if everybody that felt against Black Lives Matter just took a moment and thought, what if my daughter, the paramedic, was lying in her bed and just got shot by policemen while she was like sleeping or whatever. So just think about that, everybody. Take that to heart and act like it was your daughter. If we all act like Breonna is our daughter, then maybe we'll see some justice one of these days. That's all I'm going to say about this, but here was our take after Trump said there were fine people on both sides. Well-armed boys with golden hair who raise their arms up in the air with tiki torches everywhere made Donald proud that day. But those opposed to racist hate, who sought the Nazis to deflate, this president he does equate with those who killed that day. He's put the blame on both sides now. The Nazis at all. Unarmed boys with curly hair who raise their brown hands in the air are shot before they have a prayer by profiling police. So rugged heroes take a knee, arms locked in solidarity. The POTUS calls them SOBs and calls for their release. He puts the blame on both sides now. He scorns a peaceful protest. How the First Amendment we recall. You can't equate the two at all. But here's a thought to give us pause. That awful man is not the cause. 400 years we built the laws that tip the scales our way. But now the world's awakening. The systems need dismantling. The hope of justice do we sing and pray this is the day. It's time to open up our eyes and see the ways we built on lies. Let our delusions break away. The truth before us bare to Rest in peace, Breonna. We're not that peaceful here. We won't be peaceful for you. We will be not peaceful for you right now. I'm gonna sing this next song with a special guest. 1 sec. As promised, last week, I was told that I would have a special guest appear.
Chico Rambo.
No, this is Stewpot. Stewpot. Yes, it's Stewpot. Yes. He starred in this video that we did about John McCain when Trump was having a Twitter battle with John McCain. And John McCain was dead. So that's how Donald Trump rolls. He's still, like, even this week, he's still, like, disparaging John McCain. How jealous must he be, you know? Hi, Stewpot.
This is gonna kill my arm.
Okay, you can just disappear for a minute and come back when it's your cue. You know your cue, right?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Comparing and contrasting Donald Trump to John McCain. He was brave and he was honest. You're a liar and a wimp. He had purple hearts and bronze stars. Your fake bone spurs made you limp. He had honor and compassion. You're a narcissist insane. Who are you not? You're not McCain. You are bankrupt morally. Your whole life has been a ruse. You are challenging a dead man to a fight, and still you lose. He was not a perfect human, but admitted when he fell. Who are you not? You know damn well. When he was shot down and captured by the North Vietnamese and nearly died in torturous incarceration, you were in court being sued for racial real estate discrimination. You are nothing like McCain, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can claim that is anything like McCain. goatee. Look at how your hair is styled. He's a decorated hero. You ate paint chips as a child. He opposed my man Obama, but remained a gentleman. Who are you not? Where to begin? While McCain was serving his country as a congressman for nearly 30 years and 23 years before that in the Navy, you were ripping off contractors, evading taxes, filing for Chapter 11 4 times, worshiping foreign dictators, and eating cheeseburgers with extra gravy. You are nothing like McCain, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can claim that is anything like McCain. Of the world you are the bane, and we are ashamed. There is nothing you can claim that is anything like McCain.
There is absolutely nothing you can claim like McCain.
There is nothing you can claim that is anything like McCain. Thank you, Stupid. Yes, voiced by Thomas Yen, who had the great privilege of working with a Broadway music director named Jim Coleman in Sonoma County. He just retired to Sonoma County, and like this, so we got this when we were living there. We had this Broadway music director doing some shows out there at Spreckles Theater, and Thomas got to be Stupot in a wonderful production of South Pacific. Okay, so here's a new one, a brand new song for you all. I wrote these words this week, and Richard and I had actually never sung the song even straight before together, had never performed it before, but we've decided we really like it. It's a fun song. Maybe we'll do it like straight for you sometime. But right now, I'm just going to tell you that if you're anything like me or Richard, we feel completely and totally exhausted by what's going on and by our anxiety right now. And I feel like it has aged us exponentially. We've gained weight. No, he's lost weight. He did gain weight though, but now he's lost it because he's doing the right thing, unlike me. Anyway, here we go with You Make Me Feel So Old. You make me feel so old. You make me feel so bred with mold. With every lie you prove again, you're such a rotten individual. The moment that you speak, I switch you off and take a leak and drink until my liver dies or stuff my face with fries. You are why I'm just now connecting the dots. My wrinkles are getting wrinkles while the country gets trolled by Russian bots. You make me feel so old. You make me feel I've been steamrolled. My ulcers unfold as you tweet from your toilet of gold. You've even turned my browns to gray. I feel 192 today, 'cause you make me feel so old. cold. You make me feel so bought and sold. I've gained 30 pounds, and besides that, I always feel cold. I now have cataracts and gout. We need to vote your racist orange face out. 'Cause you make me feel so not ideal. So you make me feel so old and cold, so old. Not you, baby.
Oh, good, good.
You make me happy. Stupot is on the couch dancing and singing and cracking me up. Oh, it's another Jonathan Jensen song. Third one tonight. Okay. But this is going to be, we're going to sing this every time till the election. This is just our little campaign song for Biden, even though we didn't write it. Thanks, Jonathan, for another good one. Here we go. Our president should be someone of honor. Our president should have integrity. This bloviating narcissist's a goner. And that is why we think you might agree. It's Biden this time, 'cause Trump's regime is a crime. Democracy we're losing, so we'll be choosing Biden this time. Next year, change we hope will happen. This year, ain't no time for napping. So vote for Biden this time. The swamp is oozing with slime. To save the Constitution, our solution, Biden this time. So vote for Biden this time, and out of the dumpster we'll climb. Kamala Harris won't embarrass Biden this time. This year, we're about to pass out. Next year, let's all throw his ass out. So vote Biden this time. Now here's our very last rhyme. Is Trump in bed with Putin? You're darn tootin'. Biden this time. Send Donald backing. Biden this time. And flip the Senate. Biden this time. Please give to your Senate races too. Amy McGrath is really close with Mitch McConnell in Kentucky, and then actually the guy running, Jamie Harrison in South Carolina, an African American in South Carolina, heck yeah, is pretty close with Lindsey, our favorite. No, Lindsey, is that his name? I can't even remember. Yeah, Lindsey Graham. So let me put my guitar on. Okay, here you go, Cindy. This is your last request. I don't know how to do this with my guitar. Okay, I'll just hold it up here like I'm a classical player. I'll be completely blocking Richard. Okay. Yes. feet on the water, it said on that hot, fateful day in September. The 400 boats showed they'd all cast their votes for the traitor they loved in November. With red gear galore, 26,000 flags, more than the Trump train parade boats could carry. Those good ships and true were just bones to be chewed by sheer selfishness. Some would get buried. Me first, 'cause I'm large, said the millionaire's barge as it ramped up its nautical motor. It won't curb its urge, so the water did surge straight onto the decks of each small motor. The small boats wired in, they had water coming in, and please send us some fireman aid boats. And later that morn, amidst the blowing of air horns, came the wreck of the Trump train parade boats. Distress were 15 more or less, 'cause the lake's never meant to be crowded. The rescues were hard 'cause the proud disregarded the rules and their judgment was clouded. When will they learn from the bow or the stern that the rules of the water need eaten? 5 vessels were lost, oh just think of the cost. Where are the proud buoys when you need them? The boats were the pride of the Republican side, and the metaphor's truth keeps prevailing. The ships who have more just keep pounding the poor little boats who just have to keep bailing. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves of September are bruisers? It's difficult to gloat when your boat will not float and you're rescued by suckers and losers. The legend lives on from an old Texas town of the big pond they call Travis Lake now. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when sheer recklessness kicks up its wake now. Hashtag Poseidon for Biden. I wish I made that up. I did not. Okay. Okay, Cindy, you can go like watch Netflix now. Or whatever. We have a lot of great stuff for you coming up here. This is a friend of ours, Thomas Vincent's song. We just thought we'd throw it in because it makes me laugh. Hope it makes you laugh. Give me E minor. Yeah, there you go. Let me get Ruth in on this here. Okay. Golfing and Big Macs and late night tweet rages. Tax breaks for fat cats and babies in cages. Justices dancing like puppets on strings. These are a few of Trump's favorite things. Pissing off allies and kissing dictators. Hounding reporters and calling them traitors. Congress like bobbleheads mounted on springs. These are a few of Trump's favorite things. Lying, denying, and writing retractions. Playmates and P-tapes and other distractions. Laughing at voters who think he's a king. These are a few of Trump's favorite things. When pandemics, quarantinings bring things to a halt, he goes on TV and says you can't blame me, for it's all Obama's fault. blaming the future now. For the lousy job he's doing, he is now blaming the future. We need to write a song about that, don't we? Okay, he's blaming Joe Biden. This is Joe Biden's fault that everything that's going on right now is going on. You knew that, right? It's Joe Biden's fault. I love, he tweeted the other day, Joe Biden responded and said, just to clarify, I'm not president yet. Anyway, all right, well, here's just a fun one about Ivanka, because it's so much fun to talk about her. This
Lots
was
of applause and perfections.
Well, thank you. Excellent. Glad you liked it. Okay, here we go. My Nordstrom's line was oh so fine. Oh, wait. I have this in the wrong order. Oh, my goodness. No, I need to talk about Jared first. Let me start over. I'm so sorry.
That's right.
Okay. When Jared tries to wear red ties or drive me in his new Bugatti, he might be cute in his Armani suit, but my heart belongs to Daddy. You may decline my dress design, you may think my handbags are faddy, but Chinese patents are where it's at, since my heart belongs to Daddy. Yes, my heart belongs to Daddy, in a weird sort of creepy-ish way. Yes, my heart belongs to Daddy, Daddy all day. More important than his caddy, 'cause I translate all the big words, and I whisper to my daddy, Daddy dear, let's bomb Muslims and Kurds. My Nordstrom's line was oh so fine. I even had skirts that were plaid-y, and Chinese kids won all my work bids, 'cause my heart belongs to Daddy. I will defend him till the end, while sitting on his chubby lappy. I'll make a mint and hide his dementia. My heart belongs to Pappy. Yes, my heart belongs to Daddy. So I simply couldn't be mad when he starts to fiddle fatty with the rights that all humans once had. And I want to warn you, laddie, that I think he now mustn't fail. I really need my daddy. My whole family is going to jail.
Hopefully.
I hope. I can hope. I'd be happy if he was just gone. Okay. Now, this next section is just sort of about love and family. And we hope it makes you smile in 1,000 different ways. This first one is just an arrangement that Richard did of a beautiful, 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 beautiful song by Rodgers and Hart called With a Song in My Heart. I need to swallow this. Though I know that we meet every night, and we couldn't have changed since the last time, to my joy and delight, it's a new kind of love at first sight. Though it's you and it's I all along, every meeting's a marvelous pastime. You're increasingly sweet, so whenever we happen to meet, I greet you. With a song in my heart. music swells, I'm touching your hand. It tells that you're standing near, and at the sound of your voice, heaven opens its portals to me. Can I help but rejoice that a song such as ours came to be? But I always knew I would live life through with a song in my heart for you. Oh, the moon's not a moon for a night, and these stars will not twinkle and fade out, and the words in my ears will resound for the rest of my years. In the morning I find with delight not a note of our music is played out. It will be just as sweet and an air that I live to repeat. I greet you with a song in my heart. I behold your adorable face, just a song at the start, but it soon is a hymn to your grace. When the music swells, I'm touching your hand. It tells that you're standing near, and at the sound of your voice, heaven opens its portals to me. Can I help but rejoice that a song such as ours came to be? But I always knew I would live life through with a song in my heart for you.
Oh, that,
Oh, that damn D.
that D. God, listen. Here.
We can do anything we want. We're in our living room.
That's
If
right.
we want to
That's
do it over, we can do that. I took the little microphone condom off, so if it like pops way too much, let me know. But I was just feeling like it wasn't cutting, like the sound. Anyway,
Lots of so beautifuls and lovelies.
Oh, thank you.
thank you, Richard, for the arrangement. Thank you, Rogers and Hart, for the beautiful music to sing.
Yeah.
This one, if my friend Kimberly Bryant is watching, she was a swing. Well, she was not just a swing on Broadway. She was a swing, plus she was a lead on Broadway in Phantom of the Opera. She played Christine. She played Carlotta. And she also played Madame Giry. She did this in like different countries and in different languages, all with the Broadway company. And I just thought how fun it would be to be a swing on Broadway, where you know you're covering more than one role at the same time. I think that's what Kimberly did. Sometimes she was contracted, I think, just to be Christine or just to be Carlotta. But then there were times when she was contracted to be a swing, which means she didn't know, like, from day to day if she was going to be Christine or Carlotta or Madame Giry. It was like whatever they needed, and whoever showed up, you know, drunk or broke their leg or got fired or whatever, she had to take over, got sick, whatever. Or even went on vacation, because believe it or not, sometimes Broadway actors go on vacation. 8 shows a week is very difficult. So I thought that it would be so much fun to be a swing, although I thought it might be a little confusing if you had to memorize up to like 12 different tracks in a show. So here's our little tribute to the swing. A swing is a thing of beauty. A swing is king of the stage. A swing is the one who takes over when one of the stars can't engage. I don't need to have a leading role to be in a Broadway show. I don't need that viva viva. I have theatrical ADHD. I wanna be a swing on old Broadway. I wanna play a different person every day. One night I'm the ingenue, one night I'm the hoe. Can someone tell me who I'm playing, Larry, Curly, or Moe? I wanna be a swing on old Broadway. I wanna play a different person every day. Imagine swinging Miserable if Eponine should quit her job. Imagine all the mass confusion if Cosette should stay out boozing. All of this who's-whoozing might just sound a bit like this. On my own, I dreamed a dream in days gone by. There are so many questions and answers that somehow seem. Master of the house, regular Voltaire, thinks he's quite a lover, but there's not much. There is a castle on a cloud. I want to be a swing on old Broadway. I want to play a different person every day. I know I'd win my share of glory if I swung in West Side Story. If Tony's mother or Maria fell right off the balcony, I would step right in and West Side Story would be saved. There's a place for us somewhere. A boy like that who'd kill your brother. Forget that boy and find another pretty wonderful boy. I wanna be a swing on old Broadway. I wanna play a different person every day. I'd wear so many hats if I swung in kitty cats. I'd go on for Grisabella if her knee should turn to jello or the cat should break out in a violent case of fleas. Midnight, not a sound from the sorry, hairball. I wanna be a swing on old Broadway. I wanna play a different person every day. The sound of music sure gets tricky when the nuns all call in sicky. How do you solve a problem like Maria when Maria has a nasty diarrhea? The hills are alive with the sound of Maria. I just met a nun named wrong Maria. Wrong show. A flippity-jippity wood of the whisper. I am 16 going on 17. Fellows will follow every rainbow till you find your dream to be a swing. Kimberly, we used to have a whole Phantom of the Opera thing in there. We have to put that back for you so you can sing it. Okay. Just another fun one about... I'm sorry. I'm not apologizing to my guitar. I'm apologizing to the Steinway over here. Okay. Just a fun song about the rule in our house. About cats. Or dogs, really, it could apply if you have a cat or a dog or any cuddly little animal. The rule in our house is the person who has a cat on their lap is exempt from everything. door. I can't get out of bed, for there's this cat upon my lap. You'll have to go instead. I need to get my needlepoint, my template, and my thread. But there's this cat upon my lap. You'll have to go instead. The bikes and rakes and shovels need to go back in the shed. But there's this cat upon my lap. You'll have to go instead. The laundry pile is 3 miles high. The children must be fed. But there's this cat upon my lap. You'll have to go instead. I'm getting ancient, old and gray. I really should be dead. But there's this cat upon my lap. You'll have to go instead. All right. Just a reminder, we are gratefully accepting tips at PayPal, sandyriccardi@gmail.com, which is SANDYRICCI@gmail.com. That is our PayPal. I promise I will share with Richard. Also, and Thomas gets paid too. Anyway, I also have a Venmo, Sandy-Riccardi, SANDY-Riccardi, RICCARDI. And a lot of these songs you've heard tonight are on our Unprecedented Parodies CD, which is at Bandcamp. And if you order this one, you can get it in a Donald Trump poop bag. But we have a lot of digital music. And anything over there, Thomas, that I need to address?
Clap, clap, clap.
Clap, clap, clap. Do you know what time it is, Thomas?
8:50.
Oh, we're overtime. Hey, what the heck?
We started at 7:30.
Yeah.
7:30 to 9.
No, actually 7:30 to 8:45.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So hey, we have some extras for you here. This is just our last.
Do I get paid overtime?
Do you get paid overtime? Are you union? You need to join a union. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, Thomas, you did a great job banning the bots and the trolls. This is just our dirtiest song. My mother cringes when she hears it, and my dad writes me 3 additional verses. Our dirtiest love song. I think we'll end with this.
Great.
In all my endeavors to find a great lover, I must say I've met with great variation. When all is said and done, under the covers, love is simply a hazard of his occupation. I used to love a gynecologist. I used to think he was a doll. It turns out he was a misogynist. He said, "You seen one, you seen them all." I used to love a rich optometrist. But every time we were in bed, he'd say, "Which do you like better, 1 or 2? 1 or 2? It drove me off my blinking head. The lawyer was smart and handsome, but a stickler for detail. he had such an irritating trait. While making a war, he'd shout, "That's a 3 and a 4, now a 7, and oh God, an 8." You have to be old to get that joke. The philosopher only thought about doing it. The mortician kept saying, "Hold still." The landscaper tried hard to mow my front yard. The cable guy came late, then sent me a bill. Then on a pianist I did settle. He got the fingering just right. Show off. He knew the purpose of the middle pedal and keeps me singing all night. Thank you all for coming tonight.
Travis Lynn Kelly says, y'all need to keep Thomas sweet, you know. He's the one who'll be sneaking liquor into the nursing home for you.
That's right. Hell yeah, you will be. Travis, I miss seeing you. We would have probably seen you in Cape Cod this year. Yes, all of our gigs got canceled, and that's why we're doing this from home, which is actually really fun, but we do miss seeing our friends and our fans and, you know, New York and Baltimore and Boston and Chicago and St. Louis and Pittsburgh and all the wonderful, incredible places we used to go. So hopefully in a year we can do this again. In the meantime, we are gratefully accepting tips in the tip jars, which are, one of them I think is actually listed in I think it's on Facebook, but it's PayPal, Sandy Riccardi, SANDY RICCARDI @gmail.com. That's our PayPal. And then Venmo is Sandy-Riccardi at Venmo. We're also on Patreon. If you feel like making a monthly cup of coffee for $3 for us, that would be amazing. Or you know, monthly bottle of wine, ranging from 10 to whatever you want to get. Anyway, and then we're on Bandcamp, and we will see you next week, same time,
7:30.
same place, 7:30 to 8:45, and we went over tonight, and we hope you enjoyed it. Okay, bye. Okay, YouTube, how do I get out of you? There we go. Yes, I would.